Yeah.
unless it's dealt with and recognized.
So yeah, I think there there is just so much to be said, and there's so many different factors that can lead to depression, and even in very young children who don't actually understand what they're feeling, and that obviously that's going to be shown in different ways. But I just, yeah, like thinking about it, and the experiences that I've had, as I've also experienced that in my family as well, many years, many years later, and it's just like there a lot of people, and a lot of my friends who've either attempted or had ideation, feel that they're alone. And yes, as a kid, when I was experiencing that, I felt like I was alone, and I didn't even tell my parents. I didn't want to add to any stress, to, add to their plate, kind of thing. And it's really important that, yeah, we can speak about how it's not that uncommon. Unfortunately, in the world that we live in, it's not that uncommon to feel this depth, and this gravity of deep sadness, um, and for us to know that we should be able to talk about it and not feel shame around that, and that it's just, it is misunderstood. um, it is misunderstood, and that there are ways to get by, and that every day is a brand new day, and that we can do more than survive and thrive together. But yeah, I just think that it's, yeah, really important for people to realize that there are so many factors that can lead to this kind of thought. And then it's just when those thoughts are sustained, and then they become reality, and then they become, then you start to look for a way out.
Yeah.
There's a pathway to that. And I've seen it so much in the way people actually put pressure in themselves. Like I had a friend who, he was about to become a dad, and he was really excited that he was going to become a dad, but he also was not, felt that he wasn't ready, and didn't have anywhere to turn, and didn't have any kind of role model of what that could look like. And he ended up taking his own life before his baby was born. So there's like, if we can talk about it early, like earlier in us being able to sit and reflect on, okay, let's look at our thought patterns, like you were saying, see how, like, actually look at how you're thinking, because a lot of people don't know how to do that.
And when you do that, know that if you're talking to someone, know that you're not going to be judged, because that's huge. If they want to talk to you, they're scared to death. You're going to be judged. You're going to condemn them. You're going to tell them you're crazy. Here
Yeah.
in the US, if somebody tells you that they're suicidal, a lot of people will pick up the phone, call the police. That person is automatically arrested, and
Really?
they are arrested, and it's called being 96. You are locked away in a psychiatric unit for 96 hours for your own protection.